these are not all. There are many tools these days out there, right? But these are the three things I keep seeing for scheduling, right? Excel, as always, we know it's always there for us. But as project, it's complicated. You can see, Microsoft has a very good package. It's called MS, Microsoft Office Project, and the product is pretty serious. It gets into seriousness because Excel can be daunting when it gets a little more complicated. It's not built for it. Project Schedule is really built for scheduling purposes. Oracle's project here, Primavera P6, when projects are really serious, they're complicated, 100% Primavera P6 is being used. It has a lot of potential for resource. Not that Microsoft is not used, they're very close, but I think Primavera P6 or other versions that have come out now, I'm not sure, tend to be much more used in the market when the projects are more complicated. Okay, so that's from a scheduling standpoint. Now these schedules are connected to 3D models, and we don't have 3D softwares here. There are again plenty of 3D modeling softwares out there. We'll get into that later. But the 4D integration tools. So the 3D tools out there not necessarily are capable of handling a 4D. Okay, so something we call it as authoring models. So the 3D modeling tools we call as authored models. Okay, which means you actually have to model or draw, as you might call it, in that 3D software. The 3D integration is more of a federated model. That's what we call it, which means you really cannot change a wall location. You cannot really change a door location. It's really supposed to be static and interconnected. That's it. Job is not to model. Job is not to edit a model. So it doesn't do the jobs that a 3D software does. Okay, that's the current step, right? But the software that is used most extensively is called Synchro. That's where it's really started. It is used more efficiently because it is really built from a 4D perspective, and it has a better rendering engine. I think it just has a better visual representation, a rendering engine that people like to see, and that's why it is used. Now, with the visualization, SketchUp is becoming very common these days, right? What people do is they're not necessarily getting a detailed schedule, but let's say they're trying to bid on a project, they'll get into SketchUp, they'll build a quick model, block model, don't get into details, quick schedule, and they'll connect with the SketchUp model. And what it does is, in a matter of few days, you have a fantastic model of how you want to build a building. It's very big picture, it's not detailed, it's not supposed to get into the manufacture level or the detail level that 4D is really intended to do. But this is very high level pre-construction analysis that you could do using SketchUp. So that's why I kept it very down. These two guys are used but don't have the very high penetration into 4D. They're definitely good softwares. But mostly often when you see 4D, you'll see these two guys, Navisworks and Synchro. And Synchro by far is, in my opinion, a better tool for 4D because it has a better rendering engine. It has more user, the user experience, and the end user experience is much more prominent or better in Synchro, just with the rendering engine.